Okay, hi, good evening. This is Elizabeth. Welcome to the NIOS Show, which is the Naturally Invigorating Oils Show. This is a show brought to you as a result of over the years using oils and sharing oils with people I meet, and also from a lot of other people who use doTERRA oils that has amazing results. And I feel compelled that stories need to be told, and all these things are really important for it to be a information sharing, and people live vicariously through the words and actions or and experiences of what other people has gone through, so that you can avoid that 10 to you can actually shorten the 10 to 15 years learning curve, and then reach that state natural wellness without having to go through what other people have to go through in order to find their health and wellness. Now, the next guest that I'm going to introduce to you is also a very good friend of mine, somebody I've known for coming to like 2 years now, and she's none other than Miss Pauline Yo.
Hi, Elizabeth. Thanks for
Hello,
having
Pauline.
me tonight.
Yes, I am so glad you accepted my invitation to share your experiences with the essential oils. And this is something I believe it's something new to you until almost 2 years ago when I met up with you, isn't it? Right.
Yeah.
So, Pauline, perhaps unknown to the audience, let me introduce Pauline. She is somebody very multi-talented. You give her any kind of musical instruments, I won't be surprised she can play them. Okay, she is very adept on the keyboard. She is very good with the percussions instruments, and even especially on ukuleles. And she often sing for charity, and in fact for all kinds of occasions, and in her church as well. So Pauline and her husband are both having common interest in this, and many friends, in fact, who organize this on a weekly basis, right, Pauline?
Yep.
Until the circuit breaker came in.
Correct. Yeah.
Yes. So tell us more about how you evolved and got to know about doTERRA oils.
Okay. Actually, it's through my cousin Maria. My
Mm-hmm.
brother and I came to know doTERRA, and you, Elizabeth. Yeah.
Right.
Actually, it's a pity that I came to know doTERRA only 2 years when I met you, right? Yeah. And then
Yes.
well, my late brother and sister who died from prostate cancer and diabetes complications, yeah, could have potentially extended their lives. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So when my late brother priest was diagnosed prostate cancer in September 2005, I was actually looking after him. And then
Right.
after 6 months later, I was diagnosed breast cancer in
Mm.
March 2006. Okay,
Right.
then yeah, those 14 and a half years has gone by. Yeah,
Mm.
now I under remission. Yeah, as
Mm.
what you say is that I don't want my cancer to come and haunt me. Yeah,
Mm.
so
Yeah.
so by using doTERRA, frankincense and copaiba,
Mm-hmm.
two drops each in the morning under the tongue and in the evening. Yeah, and to my surprise, yeah, it helps me in my lower back pain and
Mm.
hips, which I have suffered for
Mm.
2.5 years. The pain has gone, yeah, totally, yeah. So
Wow.
it's a miracle.
Wow.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
relieves my
that's
pain. Yeah,
fantastic.
really, really.
Without knowing that, taking this as a preventive measure to potentially reduce all kinds of inflammation in your body, so that you can have the cancer at bay, you actually
Correct,
resolve your back pain. Yeah, that's
correct. Yeah,
fantastic.
it's just like one stone kill two birds.
Actually kill a lot more birds than you know. Well, there is also amazing testimonials as you shared with me about your skin issues. Maybe you like to, maybe if I can, I'll kind of share the screen where we can see. Hopefully, I can. Yeah. yeah, I'm gonna share what happened to Pauline's skin. Can you see this? Okay, this was what happened to Pauline when she had some skin issues, right?
Yeah. I
Tell
do
us
not know.
what happened.
Yeah, actually, I do not know what happened. Whether is it insect bite or something bite me, or rashes or whatever. It just suddenly, came up one like a pimples like that. Then after that, it spread. It spread so fast with all this, like the red thing, like rashes all over my inner arm of my
Mm,
elbow. Yeah.
right,
So then, yeah. So then I trial and error. I just try. Then I go and apply Respond X. Yeah.
right.
So yeah, it becomes better lah. It subsided the rash, the redness, and also the
Mm.
itch. Yeah.
That's wonderful. And you are not the only person that got some transformation as well. I believe Vincent also, your husband, actually saw miracles happening on him as well. Okay,
Yeah, that's
so
right.
so maybe what I'll do is I will just highlight some of his one particular thing after I get this off removed, and I'm going to add on Vincent's. I'm gonna share Vincent's story on the other side. Yep, this one. Okay, I'm gonna share this one. Have a look. Can you see? Wow.
Yeah.
Tell us what happened. How do you do this oil application to help resolve his baldness on that one, on that patch on the head?
Okay. He do actually very diligently every day. Yeah, every morning after he wash his hair, he will apply
Mm-hmm.
the four oils. Yeah, by layering the four oils. Yeah, one after
Yeah.
another. Yeah. So you
Okay.
can see before, he has a big patch of like very scanty hair on the head
Yes, we
there.
can tell
Yeah,
this
and
one. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Then after
And
three
then
months,
3 months.
it shows. Yeah, it shows the results. You see, you can see that more hairs are grown already. Yeah, it's quite cover
Wow.
up a lot.
Wow.
Yeah,
Hmm. And then
and
this
then
is
after
6 months
3 months,
later.
you can see more hairs, more hair, thick and healthy hair.
Wow. This
Yeah,
is
it's
great,
marvelous,
isn't
right?
it?
Yeah.
Marvelous. Can you tell me, did Vincent use any base oil when he used this, or he used these
No,
neat?
he used neat.
He used neat. So after shampooing his hair and he just rub it, massage it in.
Yes, massage it. Yeah, with the four oils, one at a time lah, layering.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is a story that people I believe this is going to help a lot of men and women with a lot of hair fall and hair loss.
Yeah. In fact, I have introduced my friends to use, and it also shows result. Yeah,
Mm, wow,
correct.
fantastic. This is something that we all need to know, that by just using these four oils. In fact, it started with my friend Tony, and you saw the results, right? And so decided
Yes.
to try it out on Vincent. And this is like 6 months later, natural hair without having to do implants, which is way better and not hurting the scalp at all. And in fact, these four oils, like rosemary, is good for memory. At the same time, it is powerful in helping to mitigate all these radiation we kind of get into our bodies through the computer, through cell phones and TVs, etc. So rosemary has been found by scientists to be one of the herbs that can help attenuate and protect the cells from radiation. Okay, radiation. And not only will it help to grow your hair, it helps with protecting you against radiation. At the same
Correct.
time, it is going to be very helpful in making you feel you have good memory as well. You retain information. And also, of course, Pauline, I believe, okay, something special about Pauline, I discover is that she come with a lineage of priests in her family. There are how many priests in your family?
Two.
Two.
Two, yeah. Actually, my family got produced a lot of religious people,
Oh, tell
extended
us more.
family. I got nephew, yeah, got distant nephew. He's also a
Uh-huh.
priest, yeah. Father
Oh,
Stanislaus Pang, you heard of him?
yes, yes, I've
Yeah,
heard of him.
he's actually, I'm the auntie lah.
Oh, you're the
I'm the
auntie.
auntie.
Wow.
Yeah.
It is
Then
a
I
very
have,
holy family.
then I have, Father Bill Heng is also related to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Father
His
Bill
mother
Hing
and my
is mm.
Yeah, his mother and my father are cousins. Yeah,
Oh, I
and then
have met up with Father Bill Hing a couple of times before he passed on, when he was staying in the Saint Joseph home. Yeah, I met up with him and helped him to solve some of the issues that he was having at that time. But I guess sometimes oils can do so much. It is how you live your life, your lifestyle from as early as possible. Have a healthy lifestyle that would actually help you extend your life longer. Because if it is to a stage when it is too late, then no matter how much you do, how much you add on, it's not going to make a lot of progress, right? Yeah. So
yes,
I
true.
always
Yeah.
tell people prevention is better than cure. So don't wait till you're so sick that your body cannot assimilate or metabolize the essential oils or the supplements that is supposed to be able to help your body heal itself in naturally. Because once you are sick, a lot of organs are compromised already in your body, so better use oils when you are healthy. And when you are healthy, you're able to uh, put a lot of stops in things like having stresses reduced, inflammation reduced. Once you have these stress and inflammation reduced, the chances of having life-threatening disease is very much reduced as well. Do you agree, Pauline?
Yes, of course.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So and we also want to share a bit. I think there were times like when Maria told you about. I think it wasn't Maria who told you first, right? It was I knew you because your brother told me to call you to check with you if you want to learn something about oils. And that is actually through Maria. Maria is somebody that I happened to sit next to in church one day. And I think some of you may know the story. Some of you have not heard of it, but I will tell you if you have not. But it's very it. That's why I say it's divine intervention. When I was in church, I was sitting next to her cousin Maria, whom I have no clue who she was. It's a stranger at that time. That was more than maybe about 2.5 years ago, I believe. And as the mass were about to begin, I saw her fidgeting and shaking, and she was holding her hands like this, shaking away. And I was like looking quite worried for her, and I asked her, "What happened to you? Can I know what happened to you?" And she said, "Oh, I'm having fits. I'm having fits. It's okay. My husband is going to get help." So the husband left the pew and went over to the front to look for wardens while she was seated there. And then I grabbed onto a roller bottle that I have containing these oils in my hands. And inside it contains four blends, four essential oil singles: lime, grapefruit, Siberian fir, and also clary sage. If you know clary sage, it is actually like it is a flower that, but it has very high linalool content that is super calming for the body. And if you know about citrus oils like grapefruit and lime, they are highly supportive of uplifting and relaxing the body in terms of giving it that kind of boost in the delimonene, reduce inflammation and boost up and the mood area and department. And of course, Siberian fir is very good for musculoskeletal support. So somehow I have this, okay? And I say, give me your hand, give me your hand. And then I'll just roll it on her palm of the hands with the oils. And I started to administer an aroma touch hand massage technique on her. And after less than 2 minutes, she suddenly calmed down and everything seemed to be very settled. And when the husband came back with a warden to help her as to escort her out, she said, no, I can stay on because I'm okay now. And then true enough, after I apply one after another for the hands, she completely was stable. She didn't have the fits, and we could go through the entire homily from Father. Yeah, that was the first, the beginning of what was to come. And then after the service, in fact, after Mass was over, I told Maria. At that time, I didn't even know she know her, right? But I told her, this may happen again because if this is not the first time you have such fits, then it may happen again. Perhaps I could help you, help your husband know what are the oils inside this blend, as it's shown to have very good effects on you, and teach him how to massage you like how I did for you. So in any situation, you will be able to get these oils support your condition. And true enough, the following week she came to my office and I taught both of them how it is done. And they were very, very happy and grateful for that. Actually, I think Maria did tell me that she did have a tumor in the brain, but it is non-malignant, so it's inoperable. That's why sometimes she may result in having fits like this. So you see, sometimes you don't know anytime, anywhere, as long as you have an oil or oils with you, is so helpful. And if you want to learn the aroma touch hand massage techniques, then perhaps you can get in touch with any one of the or any one of us. I am a certified aroma touch instructor that I can actually help train you up if you want to in this area. Okay, so Pauline, can you tell me also, I think there's one more thing that helped Vincent sleep better, and you as well, right? Tell us more about that.
Yeah. Okay. Every night we will diffuse grief. Yeah, because Vincent's snore. Yeah, every night. Yeah, so it's quite disturbing. Yeah. So after we diffuse this oil plus. We change about with other oils, but brief is a must. We diffuse it, yeah. And then after, yeah, his snoring has improved, yeah,
Yes,
tremendously, yeah.
He used to say that he is like a train station, right? Yeah, he say he's like a choo-choo train, and then it was like all night long. I think it was very hard for you to put.
Sometimes it's very loud and then very disturbing. I can't sleep. Yeah. So yeah, it has improved lah. It has improved. Sometimes, yeah, very silent, yeah, and or no, usually no sound from him.
Wow. Actually, it's such a saving grace. Is
I can hear you.
there with you? Maybe Vincent like to show your face. Please make sure you are decent.
He just came back.
He just came back. All right.
Yeah.
And Vincent, I think more people should learn from you because you are somebody that actually Hi, Vincent. You see the
Hi.
full head of the handsome looking man now. Okay, Vincent, I think there are many people who are drivers who are on the road all the time. Can you tell
Yes.
tell the audience how do you start your day? Because you are actually driving throughout the day. But before you drive, what do you do? How do you sanitize your car?
I use on guard to spray all over the car lah. Sometimes I use a cloth and wipe it on all the seats and the seat
Mhm.
belt. And the floorboard, I'll spray on guard. All the floorboards lah. Then for
Okay,
myself,
tell me about your On Guard spray. How many drops and how big the bottle you have?
Oh, actually, this one I blend for him lah. I'm the one who blend for him.
Pauline, yes.
Yeah, I usually put about 10 drops of on guard oil into that,
Yes.
Concentrate cleaner bottle, right?
Uh-huh. A
The
concentrate
concentrate
cleaner
cleaner.
bottle is quite big, isn't it? It's like
it's about
about 300
About 500
over. Yeah.
Nice.
You put 10
Yeah.
drops. Okay.
Yeah.
And then you put
And then
what else?
the concentrate cleaner. Concentrate cleaner.
How much?
Yeah. It's about like that lah.
Okay, you
Like
don't
that,
need a
and
lot.
then
It's like almost one tenth of the bottle, right?
Mhm.
1/10 of the bottle,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. And then you
Yeah,
fill
and then
it
the
with water.
water. Yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
So Vincent will
Yeah.
use this to squirt all over the passenger
Yes, the whole
seat,
car.
his driver's
Yes.
seat, everything to make sure the entire environment is solidly sanitized with On Guard. You know, people you
That's right.
don't understand about On Guard. On Guard consists of oils like cinnamon, clove, eucalyptus, rosemary, and wild orange, and they have
Yeah.
been proven and tested against a virus called H1N1 virus, and it has shown to be able to kill this insignificant amount. So virus is something that you can easily eliminate with great results. So Vincent does this, right? So this is the beginning of the day. When your passengers leave, do you spray and squirt again?
No,
At the end of the day,
At the
he
end of the
do.
day, I do one more time lah.
Okay, how
Because-
about diffusing it in your car? Did you put
Yes.
diffuser in your car?
Yes.
Okay,
I do
so
diffuser.
do you put, what do you put as a diffuser?
I'm the one who blend for him also lah.
Okay, you see, the wife does everything. He probably doesn't know what's inside.
Yeah, he doesn't know what's inside. I'm the one who changing the oils for him every day. Yeah, on guard lah. On guard. Sometimes I put frankincense on guard. Yeah,
Yes.
spearmint, wild orange. Yeah. Then sometimes rosemary. So I change about lah. Yeah,
Right.
rosemary.
Vincent, do your passengers compliment your car?
Of course.
Yes.
They ask me,
Very
you got a nice smell.
Very relaxing.
So I explained to them some of the oils. I said some of the oils that how to, like, for example, lavender, how to relax yourself. Then you will pick yourself up. Then you use lavender. And
Right.
nicely we use lavender again, rubbing on your neck and sniff a few times on your palm lah when you rub your palm. So I
Right.
always tell them I'm using a doTERRA 100% therapeutic oil lah. So this, I think it's from USA lah, or from any other
Right.
countries as well lah.
Yes.
These are the things that I tell them lah.
Right.
So some of them even fell asleep.
Most of them.
Tell us. Most of them fall asleep.
It's so relaxing inside your car. So relaxing. So they doze off.
I think it's a good thing. At least they have that 10 or even 15-minute shut eye. Also help to heal them in a way, get the senses more balanced and emotionally stable. Yeah, power nap is very important. Yeah, wow. You are doing a lot of good by what you are putting into your car. And what do you tell those drivers that put in all kinds of synthetic fragrances? How do you?
You compare the sense of it lah. Then you're able to know. Let's, for example, if it's other fragrance, you can, if for example lemon, first you smell lemon, but at the end of the day, you still have a bit of chemicals stain back of smelling it.
Mhm.
But this
Yes.
is what I
Explain to them.
frequent other people cars, so I able to know sense of smell is totally different.
Yeah,
You,
it's
you
not
don't, you,
it's
you
not
don't give
natural
you,
at all. Mm,
yeah, you don't give
yes.
you what you call a smooth smelling things. These are the things.
Natural smell. Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, only essential oils can eliminate the bad smell completely compared to synthetic fragrances. Synthetic fragrances usually just mask over the odor. All right, but why essential oils are so powerful is that the molecules that they have inside the essential oils is able to break out those molecules that create the bad smell. So once that's busted, that's why you can eliminate odor more so with essential oils that's natural from plants. And I think it is important because I talk a lot about forest bathing. Have you heard of forest bathing?
I
In
think so.
Japan, yeah, in Japan, there is these the people always like to go into the forest, and they call it forest bathing because as they walk into the nature, deep into the forest, they're surrounded by all these phyton sites. What phyton sites are is literally essential oils molecules in the air being released from the trees, from the flowers, from the plants. And when they're being surrounded with this and they inhale these molecules into their body somehow was able to calm down and relieve the stress and have that heart rate in a very, very stable and not racing. So they actually discover that people who go into forest bathing often has longer lifespan. Okay, because they are able to manage their stress better and their emotions are more balanced. So that's why the professor always guide people into these walks into the forest, because the five senses, the smell, okay, the sight of the nature, and also the feel, the breeze, and everything that you touch is all nature. And of course the sound, the birds, the insects and stuff like that, all the noise from nature, all these fill the senses in a way that helps the body reconnect back to the natural state of wellness. So if people do not understand what forest bathing is, go Google, and then you will find out a lot more about forest bathing. So in concrete world like ours, in apartments or with bricks and mortar, and in the car, how are we going to invite forest bathing? Very simply is diffusing essential oils that is from plants.
Yeah.
Okay, from plants, and there you have forest bathing within your own home, within your own car, and anywhere you want to go. If you want to apply some on your skin, you could. So this is something I think we are very blessed if we know that we have the finest essential oils in the world, because it is guaranteed and it has been tested by third party as well as within the company itself to be free of all kinds of impurities, the synthetic chemicals, fragrances or fillers, and they're 100% pure and natural. Plus, they have the potency to give you the results time and time again. So this is what we fall in love with doTERRA for, right? Yeah. And Pauline and Vincent, what is your favorite oil? Maybe Vincent, what is your favorite oil?
Peppermint.
Can you hear me?
And
Peppermint
lavender.
and lavender. Why?
One is way
Lavender.
peppermint. Yeah.
Okay, why?
Lavender made me sleep better.
Okay, and
Made me sleep
peppermint
better.
energizes you. Okay. Oh, you mean combination make you sleep better?
Peppermint, you
No,
No, I use peppermint to pick me up.
In the
Okay,
daytime
and
while he's
lavender.
driving, he needs.
Okay, I get you.
Yeah.
So peppermint
So,
during the daytime and
so
lavender during the nighttime. And what about Pauline?
yes.
What's your favorite?
Yeah, I got so many. Uh, probably digestion lah. Digestion is one of them. Yeah, and I like brief also. Yeah, and I like geranium. I like the smell. So nice. Yeah,
Hmm,
the sense.
you're
And
right.
and and now I like now I like narrowly because I got this as my birthday present from doTERRA.
Oh yes.
Very,
For anyone
very nice,
who wonder
very nice
how
smell.
how to get rewarded with a doTERRA birthday gift is when
Yeah.
during your birthday month, if you're a member and you purchase like 100 point value in your loyalty reward program, you're gonna get a free spin of a birthday product. Okay, and Pauline is very lucky. She had one of the high price product called Neroli.
Yeah. Correct.
Do you know where Neroli comes from?
Comes from you mean the country or what?
Well, do
You mean
you
the
know
country?
the plant? Where is it from?
No, don't know.
You don't
Oh, yeah,
know.
excuse me.
Okay.
I don't know
Neroli
from which
actually
country.
comes from
Sorry?
the Neroli comes from the bitter orange tree. The
Bitter
orange
orange.
tree. You know,
Okay.
if you have an orange tree, you can actually have three types of oil coming from the orange tree. From the flowers, you get neroli. From the peel
Okay.
of the fruit, you get orange essential oil. And from the leaves of the orange tree, you get petitgreen. Okay?
Petitgreen. Oh,
Petitgreen.
petitgreen. Petitgreen,
Yes.
yeah.
So from a plant itself, an orange tree, you get three types of essential oils. Okay. So neroli is the flower, the bitter orange flower from the orange tree. And neroli is
Okay.
very, very calming and it smells so good that they named the neroli after an Italian princess. Because when she was when she was living in this during the century, and her palace is filled with a lot of orange tree, she always liked the waft of the smell of neroli flowers from the tree. So they call her the neroli. They name after the flower
The whole-
neroli, the name of the princess. Yeah. So that is why neroli is very good for the skin as well. Neroli is great for the skin. It's great for body releasing anxiety and all kinds of fear or discomfort. Anything that you feel like tense or stressed, neroli is very good for you. Okay. Especially people who wants to go for interview and they're nervous, they are anxious, or they go for exams and they sit for tests, maybe driving tests, maybe children having exam. If they roll some neroli, it's going to calm them down, relax their senses, release their nervousness, so that they can perform better. Okay, so all these are attributes of what neroli is good for. Well, we are almost coming to 10 o'clock. I'm so sorry we came in about almost 20 minutes late today because there was a slight glitch because I picked the wrong Facebook group to share in. and so tonight from my own mentor and for the essential oil beginners, I am very happy to see you guys looking in. And if you miss any of this section, my interview with Pauline, you can rewatch it again, the recording. Pauline, one last question I'd like to ask you. If money is not a concern, you have all the money in the whole wide world, what is it that you want to do? What would you want to do?
Yeah, I want to look my best, yeah, and pamper myself in doing things that I interested in, like going for holiday, yeah, playing music, outing and fellowshipping with friends, etc. Yeah. And then within my capacity, I would like to do the following, to do
Mm,
donations and
mm,
support churches
mm,
and in their upkeep and maintenance on the premises itself, and
mm,
then to figure out how to feed the hungry,
mm,
and also
mm,
to educate those that don't have access to an education, yeah,
mm.
and lastly, within my capacity, all this is within my capacity. Would like to donate to Terra's oil for the poor who are facing health challenges and which cannot afford to buy oils on their own. Yeah,
Right.
this is what I want to
Fantastic.
help. Yeah.
Well, Pauline has a heart of gold. In fact, many people who love doTERRA oils always know that when they got something good from as a result of using the oils, they want to bless others as well. In fact, Pauline, along the way, even before you need to be where you think you're going to be super rich, like Bill Gates or even any of the richest men in the world, along the way, as long as you participate in using essential oils of doTERRA grade, you are already helping in your own way. Do you know that? You are already
Yes.
contributing to the Healing Hands Foundations, where the doTERRA support all these feeding of the poor and providing education, housing, and in fact, giving oils to the communities that needs that cannot afford as well. So in our own ways, in fact, we are doing our part. Even, sometimes we don't need to wait till we are super rich and then we decide to do something. We give as when we have, and by supporting what
Yeah.
the great company has, we're already doing our part, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Within our
doTERRA,
means,
yeah, that's right. doTERRA actually has reached 10 million users. Can you believe it? In 12 years, reaching out to 10 million users. Actually, it's not 10 million users, it's way more than that, because 10 million are members. And within each member of a household, you may be having 4 or 5 people using the oils, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you multiply that easily with another times 4 or 5 people, because not the children may not have their own accounts because they are below 18, and maybe they are not having to buy this thing yet, but the parents buy and or whatever. So multiply by 5 easily, 50 million people
Yes.
could be using
Drink
doTERRA
the oil.
essential oils. Okay, I'm just telling you, if this is a dud product, do you think 50 million or even 10 million members are so stupid as not to know? It is not that. It is not something that is so far reach that is not affordable. Take, for example, a bottle of lemon. A lemon in Singapore, it's priced at about $19. Yeah, $19, where you potentially have about 65 to 70 lemon peels inside. Have you actually counted how much it costs for 50 to 70 lemons? It cost you if you were to buy it from the market. And then not counting the labor of shaving this and zesting out the skin to derive the oils. There's a lot of process into going into a bottle of essential oils. And if you think $19 is expensive thing again, think of the amount that goes in. This is a highly concentrate one. Do you need to pour so much inside? No, it's just 1 or 2 drops that will already make all the difference. Okay, all the difference in terms of our health. And if you are somebody totally new, I'll give you a tip. Start with lemon essential oil, because this is a very simple oil that everyone will be able to understand and envision, or even imagine how a lemon looks like and have smelled lemon before. Start with using lemon essential oil on a daily basis. in a cup of water, 2 drops, and drink it the moment you wake up. The moment you wake up. And then this is going to help you digest your fats, going to help you boost up your antioxidant level, remove the petrochemicals from your body. At the same time, boost your mood, uplift your mood on a higher plane that you never thought possible. And lemon is something that I have seen tremendous results from. Someone with kidney stones is able to get rid of their kidney stones after taking lemon, a few drops of lemon a day for consistently for 2 or 3 weeks, and he peed out stones from his kidney. Something doing like this with just $19. It's way cheaper than going to see getting a doctor getting it out for you, isn't it? Getting out a stone is $10,000 if you use the hyperbaric way. $10,000 for one stone. My friends told me this, not realizing I could have suggested another cheaper method. Okay, he paid $30,000 to get rid of his 3 kidney stones, and at the end of the day, he told me how painful his back hurts because the radioactive waves from the treatment hurt the kidney that he had to endure for months and months. So $19 compared to $30,000. Even if insurance pays, so what? Can they pay you a new set of healthy kidneys? No way. All right, no way. So Pauline and I, we are very, very. We count ourselves lucky that we have been included in this family of doTERRA, that we are able to help empower lives to know how to take control so that you don't have to live by default, but by design. All right, so anyone who wants to learn more, please reach out to either Pauline or myself. And Pauline's email address is there, Pauline, myoilhaven@gmail.com. Okay, and then you can go into, of course, if you are in my Oil Mentor private Facebook group, you know how to reach out to me as well. And for people in the essential oils for beginners, my own mentor, welcome. This is my first NIOS show that I'm putting on tonight for you. And in the coming days, you're going to receive a lot more education in terms of essential oils. Okay. I love you guys, and I will see you the next time. Thank you, Pauline, for coming on and to join me on this show.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone. Have a great day ahead for those in US, and a good slumber. Don't forget to diffuse before and have your diffuser on while you sleep, okay? So that you will not waste your sleep. Bye-bye.
Bye.